Okay, FM 101.7.
Honorable Ras Mubarak, Marasha Bedweni a wogina woma kumbungu mpesua so ewo NDC mu. Honorable Mwache.
Mejusuminia, that is a
Boko na usu
Yadom Yahoya.
We de kafra mamen kafra o kafra mem kafra.
Oh, I see it as a victory because Yamine see him. Say Yamia issue him as a Yamise Tranchenka. It shouldn't be a moment of sadness. It should be a moment of joy and happiness. Because I'm quite a honey here.
Now, my Sadie, did you see the fall coming?
Okobomacha. Obviously, there are two outcomes, especially for elections. Either you win or you lose. And we prepared our mind for whatever would happen. Even though in confidence that Nipanubehe Ejuma Awaye in the constituency and Ombehe Ejuma Awaye on the floor of Parliament to make a judgment on your stewardship. I've been MP for 2 years and 7 months or so. And we've served the people to the best of our ability. Every 2 weeks, I'm in my constituency, unless I'm out of the country. But if I'm here in Ghana, every 2 weekends, I make sure that I'm in touch with the people, I'm supporting them in diverse ways. Delegates fees, and no, it's a 2 weeks, 2 weeks, no, events, too long, I don't know, but clearly, no, and would continue to support. I've indicated to Menia Odi Nkunim, he's got my support 100%. I met with my team yesterday and told them, Obia, as sad as it is for some of them, but all is not lost. The most important thing is that we love our party, and if we love our party, we have to get the seats. We have to maintain the seats. Because the chance is President Mahama, hopefully, he's becoming president. If he becomes president, we need a majority in parliament. Without a majority in parliament, his work he can't do the work as much as he would love to. And it behoves on every member of the NDC to do whatever within their power to ensure that we get as many seats as possible for the NDC, and that is what we would be doing. On a personal level, I desperately want him to succeed, because then a judgment can be made on my stewardship and his stewardship, because their campaign was that Minchate clearly he's got 4 years. He would have 4 years, hopefully. The people would best judge as to whether or not the MP they dropped was better or he is better. And Ghana Fonina Dudona I regret it for not voting the NDC in the 2016 election. So MPP are ma behemua. Who different, and a lot of the times these things are good because history judges. With time, the people will get to know, the difference, But our man say, will be our teaching, all catch unchate na yen si homa na mra bibi say ama onya koso ametena akonya no so it's very difficult for people to make an assessment, and then I hope I see and then I'm going around to greet all the chiefs and hopefully be back in Accra, because it's been a long campaign, for months on end.
Now, yes, the only contest win now accusing say as what is cafe mundo.
Let me make this clear. May accuse you no, but I've made a report to the BNI on a person on a supposed businessman. What information, and indeed he was in the constituency. We have pictures and videos of him, in the constituency doing things with evidence of what had gone on 3 days to the election. So I even had cause to worry. Say, hey, So sika say any area politics more. So businessman be baby now say because say we need me fe we MP enti me the misika e be you in China na me de obi a nanim e fe me I'm saying this as an example it's worrying. There were gift laws in Ghana say ukocho obi adia as I say wow oje your friend say ade a yede a chew no as I say utua ho eto ene ono so ma gift no so there are certain obligations on that person. I had worries about issues of money laundering because Minia in this country Miba, and in this country there are people who have supported political parties our business people. There is no business person genuinely who will put more than 500,000 cities in one constituency for one candidate. There's no businessman in this country who has made his money, and this is the emphasis, who has made his money genuinely. 500,000 cities is a lot of money.
Abanye, honorable.
Yeah.
One, what the 500,000 Ghana cities, and a support to delegates in say woman 2 3 on fed will be from Ra. Now, and also say, I don't know, say, Sika Onya and genuine.
Me can't say a genuine and I say a genuine. Listen to me carefully, video.
Okay, bro.
Me say, businessman be and you can ask Kwame Despite. If Kwame Despite supports any political party, maybe I won't be a elections. If he supports them, he won't give a single candidate for MP 5. Even when I could have 50,000 krona, you know, he's been very lucky. When I could have 50,000, because that's a lot of money.
I think my opponent, you know, 500,000 Ghana cedis.
We are saying, sir, the basis of my report to the BNI, they say, we feel the monies that has come into the constituency are questionable. We've given the name of the person and his contact to the BNI. You know, we have asked them to interrogate. It doesn't rest with me to do investigation. They would investigate.
Me bacho, so the ma woman, was it omunya day? Says he cut 500,000 or the ma who contestants, no. One room. Now, when you debut, what letting
him. I mean, a banner said, you know, the necessary taxes have been paid. The banner said, you cannot genuine and the rest of it. Why not? The case dies. But however, if there are more to it, then clearly, you know, they may want to take it up.
Okay.
I've heard the argument say, oh, but this candidate was in the last, Minia Hamza Odin Kunim was in the last election. In the last primary. Yes, he was in the last primary. But in the last primary, he lost abysmally. And he lost abysmally because it was mass voting. Members of the NDC, I got over 6,000 votes. Not in general elections, though. In primary. I got over 6,000 votes. My closest contestant got about, you know, nearly 3,000 votes. Onwa Oto 3 in the last election. He managed about 1,000 votes. That is because it was a mass election. Card-bearing members of the party were the ones who were asked to pass a judgment on candidates. In this one, it's been restricted to executives of the party. Total number near 771. So imagine the last election. The total number of registered members in the constituency were over 12,000. Over 12,000, meaning 6,000. My closest rival in almost 3,000. He Hamza got 1,000 and the rest failed off. So the dynamics and the circumstances are completely different. But this is not to say, sir, we wouldn't support him. He's got my support 100%. And you would see me in the trenches with him, you know, with my own resources, campaigning. I want him to win badly.
Okay,
and I want him to win badly because it would only be the basis upon which my stewardship and his stewardship can be determined. What do I say? Obviously, just like the way MPP said when we were in government, say, oh, NDC chatu yamfa events I hear no more omoba ombema yina ye ho atoye and then omoba at the same NDC or say maybe 2.5 years no, it's useless. And I say, Binchatu he's got an opportunity. I pray I would work. When he went, then a determination for me that would be gratifying, and I'm happy with myself. Say, because their attacks were just unbelievable. As if say we don't even visit the constituents every 2 weeks. How many MPs in Ghana can actually stay in touch with their people bi-weekly? How many MPs? How many MPs have made contributions either at plenary or at committee? Contributions, regular contributions on the floor.
Okay.
And if my support in the constituency and my contributions in Parliament is not good enough, and for that matter, or say already Oba, he will be better. Let's pray that he gets the nod, and
okay.
Let's work so that he gets the nod, and then we'll see what happens.
Now, Rase said BNI for now the come with me. One catch a proof of say ampa. I don't see I was say this come on 500,000 na. Ubenya.
I've given a lot of evidence to the BNI.
Okay.
I've given, but these are evidences that I will not discuss over the radio. I mean, audio, video. We've been in this game for a long time.
Yeah.
And we did our homework, and we feel that we have incontrovertible evidence of either one form of a breakage of our laws or another. So what I'm saying is that it's not an attack on the person who won, because for all you know, I mean the oko against you. Now obviously or the chawadia, clearly you may probably be happy to receive it. If you are a bit gullible, you may probably be happy to receive it. But there are laws governing such gifts. What do I say? And the BNI has its ears to the ground. We've presented our case. I'm sure by now it's high up there. They'll do their investigations and whatever come out of it. Because when you obey Sadi, I doubt if he's even a member of the party. I doubt.
Na why nipa ya ke umo ni why.
His name is Hamza Abdulaziz, aka Hamza Tanku.
Hamza Abdulaziz,
aka Hamza Tanku.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
yeah.
What were you businessman way?
Well, almost say or a businessman. Almost say or the sika air bro mama almost the 2 minutes if you are there so. These were their words, telling delegates, a lot of it recorded, and Obaya so the dynamics changed, and that is why I'm a lawmaker first of all, and so if I'm a lawmaker and somebody they have been breaking the law, it is my duty to make sure that I report such breaches, and that is why I officially, contacted the BNI over this issue.
But the BNI, a co-gainsi businessman now with 500,000 best support candidate no BT na nasa candidate and now OC and winning him.
Oh, the BNI candidate. I have absolutely nothing against the candidate.
Okay.
Let me make this clear. I have absolutely nothing against my candidate. Now he's my candidate because he's going to be representing the party. I have absolutely nothing against my candidate. Absolutely nothing. He's got my support 100%. And I mean, I'm a friend. And I'm a friend. I congratulate I share in Christ. He's got our support. Our doors and windows are open to him. But I have issues with somebody who is not from my constituency, who claims he's a businessman, who claims he can be a kingmaker. He can determine the outcome of an election in a constituency that he doesn't even come from.
Okay.
That is where the issue is.
Okay.
And I trust that you get the distinction.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Candidate, a party candidate. You know, I have nothing against him. But a businessman, you know, 5 billion, it is important that we look into it. Who is he?
Obi Semi Musa say. Ebi a wo ba amra hye badwam wo ha adwene pa. Enti you can't you also suspect no the bicycle ba no
na milia adwea ye hai to put it in your own words adwea ye hai say no kwai so you and I have had several conversations on issues of importance to our country.
Yes, sure.
Issues that are raised, there are issues that are crucial, that are important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and see, that shouldn't be the basis of some businessman, you know, invading my constituency with money and actually having people brag that they are going to use the money to take the MPship away from me.
Do you suspect the elephant? Say, one bet to me, I say you have you.
I have no suspicion.
Okay.
Because I think I have no suspicion of who might have. Onyakwe, he claims he's NDC, but if MPP is in power, he claims he's MPP. This particular person, you know, I've given you the name.
Wanyabwa.
He claims and then, you know, he's MPP. Actually, NDC power. He's NDC.
Akwanye.
What do you say? And it is important. It is important, say, amount for people who feel, say, oh, because they have money, they can do whatever they want. If they are abiding by the rules, if they are playing by the rules, why not? You know, but so what we'll make sure that he suffers the consequences thereof.
Okay.
We'll make sure that he suffers the consequences thereof. And there's even the possibility of even petitioning Yoko when we get back to Accra. Against him, not against our candidate, but against him. His person.
Okay.
You know, because look, Minia, and I would encourage you, speak to proper security analysts, speak to political scientists, speak to even the politicians. There is a worrying threat of monetization in our politics. And the threat is that a lot of the money in be a free bar. 1 year, drug dealers, and I haven't said that financier is a drug dealer. That's not what I said. But year, drug dealers, year, terrorist financing would get into our politics. And before we realize, you know, some drug baron or some terrorist or somebody sitting somewhere is determining who even becomes our president. Politicians cannot and must not be in the pocket of people with money. They cannot and must not be in the pocket of people with money. People with money shouldn't determine who becomes MP or president with their money. It would undermine the integrity of our democracy.
Medas honorable.
Media. Yamen come home.
One council. Okay.
Okay, FM 101.7.